So just when I thought it was over, I almost made it to the 27th. I guess we ain't gonna get there. I'm sitting here talking on the telephone, moving forward, and I'm looking ahead of me and I'm smiling and talking. But I'm also looking at my auntie standing there with her door open, and I'm trying to speak to her, waving my hand while I'm talking on the phone. She ain't waving back because she ain't looking at me. What she looking at is what I hadn't seen coming around that corner yet. And what came around the corner while I'm sitting there on that phone call is my son running around the corner with the baby in his hand. And that girl who I got into that fight with is behind him, punching him all upside his head and everything, while he bringing the baby out of the house. Once again, she had destroyed the inside of my house back here. He bring the baby to me. We leave. Once again, leaving our property. Leave and stay gone for about an hour. And as she running around the corner, she half naked running after him, beating him all in the head with the baby in hand. Go around the corner. We stay gone for an hour. And we come back. The next thing I know, I see my son coming back around the corner with his baby, which was asleep when they came back home. Coming back around the corner again with the baby in hand. And this time, he running with the baby to me. And she running from in the back, butt naked. This girl runs out here naked in the middle of the street, and she ran to the neighbor's yard screaming and yelling to the top of her lungs. And this is my son that did not want me to get the police involved with this girl. And guess what? Police get here. He trying to protect her and stop her from being arrested. And he don't want to fill out no nothing. That girl went to peeling up her pants leg and arm leg, and she said that he been hitting her this and he been hitting her that. Guess who ends up in handcuffs? Well, the police took my son to jail, and he gonna be trespassed from his mama and daddy property, and she gets to stay here once again. So as I'm asking these people, what are my rights? What can I do? Y'all people better be paying attention to you let people come to your place, stay at your place, or whatever. Now these officers tell me, now you know when your son get out, And oh, by the way, he's already on probation. He got a year left. And now he can be violated. So, and all at the same time. She done called, well, not she called, but the neighbor who she ran over screaming and hollering, that neighbor called the police because, of course, there's a woman standing in the middle of the road screaming and hollering, naked. But when the police get here and they arrest him, they got to pry her away from the truck because she don't want to stop talking to him. And again, it turned into, let me use the baby against him. She wanted to argue about the baby. I brought the baby out, hand him to the officer. Okay, I got my grandbaby out here. It's raining. Is she gonna stay over there and keep talking to him while he in the car, which she done called the police and said he done beat her up and everything all day? Or is she gonna get my grandbaby out of this weather? While they stand there and watch her beg and grovel and say, she's so sorry. She's so sorry this and sorry that. It's not the first time that this done happened. But I don't even know what to say past this point right here. I ain't necessarily down in the dumps, but I'm like, I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you. So now it's just like she get to walk around here as free as a bird. No consequences for anything. And then want to scream and holler as if I'm trying to keep the baby away from her. When I say I don't want no more children, I don't want no more children. I done raised 14 children. It ain't a person. That baby belong to them. Can get me to argue with them about they baby. No. I done raised 14 children. I am not doing it again. No. I can't even see myself. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but also the officer told me when he get out, he's trespassed from this property, so he can't. One more time. Another incident with this same girl. 3 times now that done caused one of my kids to leave here. And she's still here. It's something wrong with that picture. But here in Florida, it's like you don't have no rights. So you allow somebody to come and stay on your property. And then the police also said if you don't evict both of them, if he do come back here, he can invite her back here and she be back on your property. All of it gets. I'm like it a catch 2020. I just nope. So before we could get to that court date, here we are. here we are. I just feel like I don't even know what I feel like to tell you. There's so many different things going on at one time. So, I mean, it is crazy. Hi Cassie, how you doing tonight? Well, yeah. And you asked, can I evict her? Um, remember I had said I was trying to start down to the bottom and work my way up to the top. I had no clue that this was going to happen. So it didn't even last a month, because the last time we went to court, which I talked about it on here already, I thought, at least the courts thought we were going to make it through to the next court date, which is on the 27th. And here it is. We ain't make it to the 27th. So I get to watch my son be put in the back of the police car. And I get to watch them stand there. But because of the way the law is here, they have to take somebody. And because she was the one that had some marks and stuff on her, you know, it had to be him. But again, I was saying, she's standing there and she's literally begging and pleading with my son for, you can't even make this stuff up. It was crazy. So yeah, he going to jail for the holidays. And ain't no telling when he gonna get out, whether they gonna violate him or whatever. But he can't come back to his own parents, his own parents' property. Hi, is it Dorian? Oh, Dorian is blessed. All right, Dorian. I hope I'm saying that. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, Pretty Brown, on the holidays. Yep. And Dorian, unfortunately, this has been going on for a minute. And I just, there's a video of the way she speak to you, the way she talks to you, how she want to say things to you or whatever. Even in that last incident, my son was upset with me that I got the police involved. But ain't it funny? She ran out of the yard and she got the police involved, and now he in handcuffs going to jail for the holidays. So, when it rains, it pours. So literally, he probably been in jail now for probably about he probably been there for about a good 30 minutes now. So I don't know if anybody on here knows. It's like, okay, I just watched her and recorded her leaving the property. Now my husband, it's our house back there. But in a case like this, are you allowed to go and look inside and take pictures of what the inside of your I don't even know. And I'm just putting it out there because I'm going to call the proper people and find out, how can I do it, because I know this house is destroyed back there, because while this whole thing was happening, she was back there wrecking the house. And I know I'm laughing and this shit ain't funny, but what else I'm supposed to do? Cry about it? I'm cried out. So Yeah. Well, hmm, yep, ONG. And so my grandson done been in two situations today where he done had his nerves rattled for today. So I don't know what's gonna happen, where this is gonna go. But that's where we are for right now. The craziness. I think if it's yours and you got a key, you can do as you please. Well, that's the way I kind of feel about it. Sunny Ray, I kind of feel like that's what I can do. But the way these laws here be set up, I mean, yeah, I saw her physically leave here. I know she was back there tearing up stuff. I just want to know, can I go and open the door? I don't even have to step inside. I just want to go and open the door and record it, cause which means that there's a property on my property that the door is unlocked. So, I don't know. So, I, this whole thing is crazy. So, yeah. That's what it sounds like I can do, but I got to dig a little bit more tonight to figure out what it is um that I can do. So, and that part of it, him being in jail, I ain't trying to figure out how I'm going to work that out. That ain't mine. I'm just being real. That ain't my thing it's not mine to figure out. So, you know, when it was me, there was upset because I got the police involved. Not a bad upset, but nonetheless, even after you seen all of the disrespect that she handed to me, I took it, called the police, and now the same thing she was pouring out on me, now she has poured it out on him. And now he in there, and she out here free as I don't know what, walking around. So, yeah. And now it's just dead silence out here. Nothing. But yeah, I'm just so court is going to be very interesting on the 27th. Hmm. Yeah, tis the tis the season. Tis the season. Yes. And I will say on this right here, um last night I went to um the community yeah, Dorian, that is definitely what I'm going to try to do, but I want to make sure that I don't do anything else to get myself in trouble, cuz I don't know if you've seen the other videos prior. There was some other situations that was already happening with her, and everybody was like, you need to get rid of her really, really quick. So, It's just, there is things that's already video, but they, here, they won't let you can't, they dealing with whatever is at hand. They don't want to hear what you got already going on and all that, which is, blow my mind too, but whatever. So all I want to know is, I just want to know it. Can I go and open the door? And I don't even need to walk all the way through the house. Just let me open. I want to be able to open the door and video what I see right at what's in front of my face right there. That's it. So I'll figure it out before the night is over with. But yes, 'tis the season. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Dorian, I done went down every line of the way, but here in Florida, it's like, baby, if somebody go and change their address to your address, you don't even have to. Just know that these here Florida laws is, they is a mess here. I didn't invite her here, but guess what? If you have somebody living with you and they invite somebody over, they don't have to leave if they don't want to. And guess what? The person who invited them over here can't make them leave. And I'm because this is my story. I'm gonna tell you what happened at the beginning, what started this day off. My son was inside the house laying down and woke up. And whoever she was talking to, well, I could tell you what story that I got. He looked at his phone and saw she was talking to some other dude on his phone. And he said, And she had a ring. And he took the ring and said that we were going to the pawn shop, which is absolutely where we went to. He never did pawn the ring, but we went to the pawn shop. That's where we went to for an hour. But like I said, anytime she does something and she throw a temper tantrum or whatever because things does not go her way, the only thing that made her go back in the house on the first one was because she came around the corner, and we already have a court case when she came around the corner that first time punching him in the head. When she came around the corner, I could hear my son saying, all right, come on around here. You already know you got that paperwork going on with my mama. She walking behind him, just tagging him upside the head. And that's when I realized, oh shoot, she behind him. So I get on, I get on out the truck and I'm grabbing the baby and put him inside of the truck with me. But how you want your man to wake up and you talking to somebody else? And I don't even want to get too deep into that because I wasn't there to witness none of that part. So whatever they was arguing over, they was arguing about whatever. But I know he had a ring in his hand. We were going to the pawn shop with that ring. So, I don't know. That's usually how she works. She do something wrong, and then when you tell her anything that she do wrong, she act up the way she want. And to me, it looked like she getting away with everything that she want to get away with. So it is what it is. It done cost him now more than it cost me. So, yep. Well, I wanted to come on here and say that, and yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all ones that it is going to be a happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to have a happy Thanksgiving too. But I also am not, because we ain't celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow. We celebrating on another day. But anywho, happy Thanksgiving to everyone that's here, and hopefully your tonight and your tomorrow is better than what your today was. Thank you all for coming through over here where we the high class gardeners, where we grow food, but we don't play around with no bugs and no worms, and we don't spray that nasty stuff on our food. And if you ain't growing you no food, try and grow you something, because you gonna need it. You see what's happening in this world? All right, until later, y'all take care and good night.